Everything is starting up now. Game audio might be a little loud. I don't know if that's just on my end. I guess my headset was up one level higher than normal. Alright, sweet. Let's go ahead and jump on in. Continue. Go away. I feel like there's gotta be a way. I'll have to look up how to get the chat on the screen. Let me see if I can. Slideshow media scene, maybe? No. Yeah, it's probably like a special plugin or something. Okay. Well, we are. Alright, so left off in Angel Falls, as that was where we finished the quest. I don't think there was anything else to do, but while we're waiting for anyone to show up, let's see if there's any bookshelves or anything with alchemy ingredients, or with alchemy recipes. I don't think there are, just because we haven't unlocked alchemy yet. I think it's pretty likely that there's actually nothing here, but I haven't really checked, so give it a go real quick. I don't think there's anything in the inn. Well, there's one behind there, but I can't get to it. It's fine. Let's see. This is a barn. Nothing in the church. Anything in here? It's kind of hidden. Yeah, nothing in there. I just never really did much with alchemy, and I think it would be cool to at least have that as an option. We'll see if the shop has anything. Nothing there. So let's go back into this. Aaron's house has at least one, right? Upstairs, maybe? Yeah, there's one, or a couple up here. Nothing in that one, though. Of particular interest? Yeah, nothing. I bet most of the alchemy books are in Stormway, just because that's where alchemy is actually unlocked. And I think it's after the White Knight quest, so we'll see what's going on there. Alright. So, let's see what this says. Cat found any trophy potion Angel Falls showed to Aaron, who finally agreed to go Stormway, now at peace because his daughter seems to be following her dream. The ghost of Aaron's brother Edwin ascended to the heavens at last, so we still have the power to send people into the afterlife, which is nice. Lost our wings and our halo, but we can still send people away, which is the most important skill. I just realized my mouse is on the screen. Ooh. Dodged the slime, even though I wasn't paying attention. Oh, didn't dodge the teeny sanguini. That's alright. I think at this point most monsters actually run away from us because we one-shot them. At least in this area. Let's see. Any other things to do here? Let's grab some alchemy ingredients from down here, just because I know there's like tangle webs and stuff, and eventually we'll need those to craft stuff. Is there anything up this way? Just a cucumber. We can speed it up a little bit. We've never fought one of these. Let's fight this just to get it in our bestiary. Is this Batterfly? Yeah. A Batterfly. Is it because he's very battable? Batter, I hardly know her. Alright. Let's see here. It's called a minivan. Nice. That is true, Keegan. Cars are just getting deadlier, especially minivans. Don't want to get on the wrong end of those. I don't think there's anything up on this nice spire. I've slain it. So no need to stream that game ever again. I almost feel like I should switch my screens, just because then I'd be able to see the chat easier. Let me see if I can move the chat window over here. That might be easier. Oh, now it's on the screen again. Alright. else we got? I know there's stuff around to pick up. Is it over here? I want to fight a Sasquatch. Come on, game, don't make a fool out of me. Oh, nothing there. Alright, let's speed it up. Oh boy. Vegetables. Cucumber, more like squash, because he got squashed. Alright, what's up here? Okay, I'm not going to waste any more time looking around, because clearly I don't know if there's actually alchemy ingredients around. Let's go back up this way. We'll fight another guy, I guess. Alright. Alrighty, go to the Starflight Express. I think that's where Stella wants us to go. Hop on that train, brother. Looking pretty dreary, if I do say so myself. So here we are on the Starflight. What do you reckon? Pretty swish, isn't she? I'd like to jazz her up a bit more. Actually, she's a bit on the plain side here, would you say? I would say. I'm thinking pink rhinestones with gold around them. They really make the place look stellar, don't you think? Would say that. With those 8 dots there. What? Not bothered about any amazing interior design ideas, eh? I suppose you just want to get going, do you? I'm fine. No more hanging about. I'm pretty keen to get back to the observatory and see how everything is myself. Here we go. Then it's takeoff time. She called the train a she. I wonder, is that a thing with boats and with trains? Alright, train is not moving. I couldn't see the benevolence, so that must be a problem. I think it's a bit too much to expect to believe that Celestians can just lose their halos and wings, isn't it? Yeah. Too busy to notice this. Alright, Cow, here's what we'll do. We'll follow the road to Stormwave Place. When we get there, we'll have lots of people and get loads of benevolence. That should make the Almighty will prick his eyes up. Look at your face, not too swayed over the idea or something. Well, tough turkey, I've decided that's what you're doing, so get moving. Right. Will do. Alright. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. There's a cutscene over here. This is a funny thing about the game. Can't read the sign, but he's standing on the wrong side of it. Can't read what it says. This is the first game I can remember doing that. I'm sure there's lots of other ones, though. Most just don't let you interact with the sign. Alrighty. I'm sure there's new enemies around here. We'll fight them in a bit. No need to do it right now. The shaders in the game are kind of goofy right now. I think when it gets dark, it gets kind of annoying to look at. Yeah, did we ever call a vehicle he? I mean, if you name your car a boy's name, then I guess you could call it he, but I guess it's kind of getting around the, like, would it be she by default? And why do we do that? Well, this is a pretty looking town. Some 3D people, those must be important. Hey, Aaron, what's up? Not nervous, are you, honey? I'm afraid. So, I just can't see how a young girl like me can suddenly take over such a big and important inn. Surely everyone else will be thinking the exact same thing. Sure, maybe they will, but trust my instincts, and you should too. I know you've got what it takes, Aaron. If you say so. Time to introduce you to your new colleagues. If you can't tell, I don't like Aaron's name because she spelled it wrong. She got too many N's in there. Alright. Should be good for a laugh. Come on, let's follow them in there, see what Aaron does. It's probably Aaron because she runs the inn. They like to do the puns with Dragon Quest. Aaron kind of requires 2 N's. Alright. This slip of the girl's in the inn. Is she? We're on the brink of closing as it is. Are you trying to finish us off? Geez, Jenny, calm down, will ya? You think I'd just pick any young thing off the street to run this place? Yeah, I'm not reading all this. Basically, Erin is doubting herself that she's going to run this inn. It's the most important job in the world. Get it? Alright. No one's going to try harder. And trying is all it takes. Yeah. I'm a big fan of names spelled correctly, and I think this game has very few of those, actually. But I still like it. Alright. Oh, everyone's bowing. The Incredible Indie Award. Alright, let's talk to Erin. They switched places? No, they turned around. Oh, cow! You came and visited just like you said you would, and so soon, I'm afraid we only just arrived ourselves. Yeah, I saw. I've been part of this whole conversation, Erin. Alright. Yeah. Alright. Talking about how we have a knack for drumming up other people to help me out. And as we established last episode, Heaven is a multi-level marketing scheme, so that is going to come in handy when I get back up there. Gotta put people underneath so that you are up a level. Now that you still have the same number of levels above you, that's kind of the whole thing, but you have more levels underneath you, which means you're taking advantage of more people. That's what you want. Alright, a mysterious knight in black armor is terrorizing our town. If anyone is brave enough to fight him, come to the castle. Anyone will do. Well, anyone won't do because they have to be brave enough, as you said. Let's see. Go up to the castle here. King Squat has already retired for the day. Find some rest. Down here, but not before breaking a pot. Gotta end the day breaking a pot. That's what I always say. I've always said that. Alright. Talk to you real quick. You're up and running. Got some spare time to help bring you customers? Just let me know. What can I do? Let's stay at the end. Now this is the sad part about Dragon Quest IX, is that the online features or the servers have been shut down only a couple of years ago. Maybe 5 years ago. But anyways, can't do any good online stuff. Alright, party planning place already. This is supposed to hook up with new party members. So what can I do, Reese? Let's see what we got already. So we got a martial artist, a priest, and a mage. We might take the priest. I mean, this is pretty good as far as things go. Let's get rid of some people here. Let's get rid of the martial artists. We're not going to want to use them. And I think we want to just make our own guys, so let's just part with all these people to clean it up, and then we'll pick what classes we want everyone to be. Let's part with the last one. Speed it up a little bit this time. Right, and then let's recruit someone. Alright, so here's where things get a little interesting. So we could go for a bunch of different party members. I know late game, you kind of want everyone to be evened out for leveling purposes, and I am a minstrel by default, and I can't switch for a while. So I might want to recruit another minstrel and then like 2 warriors or 2 priests or something. I think we're going to end up with like 2 gladiators and 2 priests, or 2 gladiators, a priest, and a paladin or something like that. But I think for now we will have 2 minstrels. We'll do a female minstrel, and she'll be nice and short. And she'll have some type of hair. Wow, that's weird hair. We'll go with this crazy mess of hair, and it'll be Ray. She's gonna have some old eyes. She's an old, pale woman. You can't see her eyes, so it doesn't matter what color it is, but we will know. We'll know her eyes are red. She's a killer. And her name will be. My name's Cal. Let's do all C names. We're gonna call her Killa with a C because I love names that are spelled correctly. All right, we got Killa the minstrel. We'll call her up. These are the things that you do. All right, let's recruit another one. All right, let's make 2 warriors. Yeah, because the minstrels do a little bit of healing. So let's do a manly warrior who is very short. And I already have the spiky hair myself, so we're gonna go for the bald warrior. He has pink eyebrows. No, let's not do that. Wow. It is fun to pick different eyebrow colors, isn't it? Let's do green. And he's gotta have just the craziest eyes because of the baldness of his head. He has to make up for it. I mean, that's just some dead eyes right there. You can't even see his eyebrows. Let's do these guys. And he's gonna be a little more tan. And with the gray eyes, just to increase the deadness. And another C name, it's a good one. I got it. Yeah, Kristen. Classic C name. Alright, we got a warrior, and let's go one more. Oh, keep hitting the wrong button. We're gonna recruit a friend. Another warrior. A female warrior. This one's gonna be very tall. And she's gonna have, a bowl cut? I would never do that. There we go. She gets this curly hair, lighter brown hair. She's just so happy, but her eyes are closed all the time, so she has no idea what's going on. And her eyes are green. Again, we'll never see it, but we know. All right. This person will be named. Shoo. Yeah. All C names. Cal, Killa, Kristen, Tristan, and Chu. Alrighty. We're looking good. Let me get the egg on ability. Spin it up. Just in case. Oh, I'm gonna do any of that. Alright. Let's go on back out here. Now, as far as. Oh, she's a feather fan. That's interesting. I'm gonna buy some different weapons for these guys because I want to level up spears for both the warriors. So we need to buy some. Can we afford 2 iron lances? We can. Let's just do that. Yeah, let's equip them to Tristan and Chu. And I do want to equip a sword to our minstrel, but we just got one from fully unequipped from the warrior. Dang, we got 3 feather fans. That's great. Probably so. Alright. I don't think we need to buy any armor for now. Let's go dig around what the best is. Oh, I already read it. You're gonna make me read it again? Alright. I'm a serious knight of black armor stands in town. Gotta be brave enough, anyone will do. Break the pot. See, some RPG characters break pots with their sword, or they pick them up and they throw them. But then other people, they just break them with their mind. That's what they do. It's the good old mind powers to break the pot. Alright, Kato King. Oh, Simona. Oh, Simona. How many more times do I have to tell you you're not good, not to go and see him? And how many times do I have to tell you, Father, the White Knight keeps coming to the town because he's looking for me? Don't you see if I go to him, everyone in Stormlake can go about their lives in peace again? You're being ridiculous, Lassie. Do I look like the kind of man who sacrificed his daughter to that nefarious knight? Yep. That you do. But Father... No worries, I'm here to make the situation more complicated. Wished. We have a visitor. No more of your blithering. You there, approach the throne. Oh, I'll approach you, alright. I'll even sit in this one. Just gotta line it up. Just gotta hope my people are on the way. Okay. I am King Scott, Mr. of the Castle and Monarch of Stormwood. Come here because of the sign down in the town there. Yes. You did, so you're going to help us defeat that no-good White Knight character. Ravens. Want to take up the challenge to defeat the White Knight? Tell me your name, buddy. Cal, is it? Well then, Cal, you better listen to what I have to say. Obviously, I have a good reason for asking the master through to defeat a no-good knight. You see the puddock? Only came and infiltrated my house to try to snatch away my daughter. He had the nerve to demand that she be delivered to him at Loch Storm by a certain time. Convinced that it's some kind of fiendish trap. But he's just a nice guy trying to have your daughter alone at a loch. Maybe they'll have bagels and lochs. That's what I would do. Princess Simona is not happy that we're trying to kill her, kidnap her prematurely. She likes to do the right thing. Pesky Dunners, right? Alright, go north of town and give him a good thrashing. And we'll have a reward. Sounds good. But let's go take him down. Rewards are fun. Stella's got something to say, though. Your chance of some good deeding. That's why you do good deeds. To get stuff. Woohoo! Alright. Let's see here. Break the pot. That's the rule of Stormley. You have to break the pot every time you walk by. Alright. So now we're going to fight some enemies to level up a little bit. Let's try to fight everything once. So let's fight this red slime here and see what his deal is. Oh, sorry, her deal. It's a she slime. Silly me. Just attack. Boom, dies in one hit. That's going to happen for a little bit until we get a little bit north. Also, she slimes are just weak. Look, we got a wizard here. We actually have fought this before because it got summoned in the hexagon mode 2 months' time. Frizz. You got wrecked. Alright, level ups? No level ups. Hopefully they all stay on pace. Same level. Ooh, gotta fight this mushroom. A fungool. Kind of like fungool. Alright, he takes 2 hits. He's gonna hit us first. Bam! 6-fold damage is pretty crazy. Alright, now we get level ups? No. Well, and how much? Maybe it's like 25 to level up once. Ooh, good graphic glitch there, that's alright. Already fought a fungool and a Winkster. I think we just have the Hammerhood left. We'll fight in this area. But we'll also have a chance to fight it later. We didn't see it. Oh, there it is. I guess the bubble slime as well. Didn't see that. Alright. Attack the Hammerhood. Let's defend so we don't have to heal, since it's not super necessary to. He doesn't hit me anyway. But yeah, I think these guys are... Hammerhoods are interesting because they either get a crit or they don't hit you. Alright, I'm getting some level ups. No skill points yet, but some HP increase and other things. That's very good. Oh, we missed the bridge. You gotta go this way. No bubble slimes again, so we'll just get that next time we're in the area. Alright, so a bunch of new enemies here as well while they're spawning real quick. Let's fight this guy. We're not currently strong enough with most of our party members to take on the White Knight. So we're just gonna have to grind up just a tad. Nothing too crazy. Probably up to level 4. I think level 4 with a level 8 is gonna be plenty. Alright, good stuff there. We'll probably stop it in one more time as well. But again, I'm just gonna fight each enemy once and see where that puts us. Still don't think we want to do any of these abilities here. We can kind of just give them a good old schmack. Oh. Whooper Trooper. Alright, increase to level 3. I think level 4 is where we get our skill points. Oh, did I get everyone? Oh, okay. I guess minstrels take a little bit more experience to level up. Oh, fighting a Whooper Trooper again. 2 of them again. I think we actually do need to heal now. Just because it's possible to get unlucky and get smacked a couple times. Oh, yeah. Gotta be careful of the Whooper Trooper bee. He's dead. Let's do another heal. And then I think it's probably fine. We'll defend. I guess it was probably fine. Just because he used the ability to make it so that he's gonna like redirect attacks sometimes, and it might redirect it to one of the party members. That just makes things a little awkward. Do you no heal? No, you don't. Heal you as well. And just the spears will go in. Oh. In. Experience, there we go, level 3 with Killa. Now you get a heal. Don't, oh, there's a bubble slime. Don't think having 2 members with heal is going to help us enough to make us be able to go right away. I guess we can give it the college try. We're pretty close to it. I think it's probably worth just wait, since we're going to go back to the inn anyway. Alright. Couple stabs in. There we go, level 4. Get some. Oh, we don't get attribute points. Got a slime drop. Alright, well, since we didn't get attribute points, we're just going to go for any enemies we haven't fought yet. So it's Gastropod. Sorry, Gastropod. Fight him. He's going to roll into us. Boom. Looks more brutal than it was. He gets stabbed. And he gets stabbed again. And he's dead. Alright, looking good there. Got another level up for Killa. Negotiable herb. So yeah, I think level 5 is where we actually get skill points. But we're probably not going to farm up to level 5 because I think it's like 100 more experience or something like that. It's kind of, I mean, it's not like ridiculous, but it's enough to make it inconvenient to farm. And I think we can definitely handle the boss at this point. Everyone's level 4, right? Yeah. Who's in level 8? We can get full health and MP for 12 gold. Right. Let's just speed on out of here. Need to fight a she slime. Alright. So yeah, let's go straight over. Fight you, fight you. See anything around just yet. Can't see head nor tail. I'm sure he's not gonna stand us up. What do you reckon, Cal? Want to give it a bit longer? Yeah, let's do it. We'll see what happens. Oh, at the break of dusk. Deciding what sort of knight would stand a lady in the lurch like this. When we head back to Stormwood, we should go back and tell King the White Knight didn't turn up. I would get the feeling if I turn around, he'll be standing right there. Yikes, I was only flapping joking. And there he is. The not so white knight. He must be white for some other reason. Alright. I have no business with you. Where's the princess? Release the princess. Release my beautiful princess. Boom. Ah. He says zombie knight. Alright. How are we gonna handle this? I think Krak does a little bit of damage. And then we can just swing with everyone else. Alright, ooh, 17 to our highest level member is pretty significant. Oh, a crit though, that's helpful. I think he's got close to 200-ish health, so I think we should be fine. I can take one more hit here. We'll go for just a normal attack and see how it does. Oh, 2 crits, alright. Multi-thrust. Somebody... Oh, okay, not too bad. Okay, got a miss. I think he also just takes increased damage to swords. There's kind of some hidden stats that determine how much damage everyone takes to everything. So like slashing and stabbing damage are considered different. This is multi-thrust. Still looking okay. Cow's getting healed up. Probably gonna heal Killa next turn. Should Killa heal herself or should we go heal defend? I think that's safer. Alright, Bolt Cutter could hurt. Ooh, 20 damage. I think defending with Chu might be useless. Dang, 3 crits in one fight. Still not dead. I think a heal gets through. This usually, depending on how the agility roll goes, I probably go first. Let's go ahead and attack and defend just because, ooh, yeah, multi-thrust I might be able to actually defend. There we go, it's perfect. Now, even if one party member dies, I think we'll still be able to get through the fight. But the problem with that, I think I do have to heal with Cal because he's faster. The only problem with that is that the experience is going to be all uneven. Alright, that's fine. Heal. Ooh, miss. Right. I think we're getting pretty close. Let's go ahead and attack and heal. Even a Bolt Cutter does not kill Cal. Yeah, that was a crit. Oh, let's get that heal. Still no, alright. We're all at full health, so let's try to get that 2 times multiplier on one of our attacks. 8. The sword does 1. That's okay. Boom, there it is. Didn't even need the 2 times multiplier. Alright, pretty flawless fight. Everyone should level up a bit. Alright, got some skill points for Cal. Do we keep going to sword? I think so. The only other one I would really consider here is shield, because lithinness not seeming too important at the moment. I guess it can be really overpowered first couple levels just because of the charm if you get that boost. Alright, this is for Chu the warriors. We want to go spear. We also don't mind getting courage just because those stat boosts are pretty good. Probably gonna wait on shield for them though. Alright. Alright, same thing here. Go for some spear points. And then Killer should go and crack. Oh, I guess maybe not. Alright, and then we go sword. Kill it as well. Doesn't quite get the boost. We do get Dragon Slash for all the dragons we're going to be facing soon. I'm sure it's an early level enemy, just like in Dungeons and Dragons. They're always fighting dragons all the time. Alright. Any idea what he's on about, Cal? Who's this Mona? The princess in Storm is called Simona, right? Not Mona. The knight's got a nail loose, if you ask me. Is that really true? Yikes, how come you can see me? You give me a right flapping shock there. You have to tell me, is the girl in the castle really not Princess Mona? Oh, woe is me. She wasn't my princess after all. Now you mention that, she wasn't wearing a royal necklace of Virgidoon. Sounds important. And I want a sword like what he's got. It's a very deep sleep, and the earthquake happened, and I woke in the strange land feeling I'd been released from some kind of prison. I lost my memory, so much so that I didn't even remember who I was anymore. Then I saw Princess and brought it all back to me, and there was a Mona and I. Alrighty, it's the White Knight. So one I confused Princess Simona with Mona. I wonder if there's a relation. Alright. Princess Mona should be at Brigidoon, is what we just told him. I don't know that for sure. Any cool items around? I don't think there's any chests in the area. Don't see any sparkles either. Okay. Go back to Stormway and let the king know good news. Again, I think we've fought all these enemies at least once, so we can just hold it off. Any more fights? Oh. We're gonna fight this Winkster, I guess. Alright, new ability that we learned here. We can use a Mercurial Thrust, which is kind of just like a quick attack in Pokemon, so you just get to go before everything else. It's pretty much just like a normal attack. It has a slightly higher chance to miss, I believe. Maybe it's a little less damage too. Okay, get down out of here again. Any more coagulant? No. No more on the ground. Alright, it is nighttime again. I think we have to rest. Just turn it day. Do for you, let's stay at the inn. Needs to be daytime anyway. Alright, 700-ish gold. Is it worth it to go in and get helmets for people? Don't think so. Yet. We gotta keep admiring the bald head of Tristan. Let's look around real quick, because I think there's a quest. Oh, there's also a chest here. Oops. Didn't need to go in here. Is there anything in here? Nope. Useless house. Got there, mini medal. Alright. It's a classic Dragon Quest collectible. Alright, see what's down the well. Another linen gloves, alright. Could have grabbed those before, increased our deftness a bit, but we decided not to explore too much. Alright, talk to the king. The father decided to answer the next demands. Oh no, Simona, please. There's nothing to be crying over, you silly besom. I'll never allow her to go. What is a besom? Could be definitely these two. The last time in the room, with blood on my sword. Been waiting on the edge of my throne for you to come back. Hurry, get closer now. Good to see you back with us, Cal. So tell me, what news is there of the White Knight? Well, he's not white, I'll tell you that. He is in entirely black armor. Must have caught on fire. Alright, now King Scott tells, or Cow tells King Scott about what happened. He lost his memory and mistook my Simona for his fiancée. He's going to Bridget. You believed him. Sounds like a ham-a-hattie to me. That blithering skate can't be trusted. Never heard of Bridgerdoon. Right, well. Seems like we gotta go to this Bridgerdoon place. Simona! Alright. She wants to talk to me. Through the door into the east. Go into the princess's room. Ooh. Which way's east? This way. Alright. And here she is. Time to get our smooch on. Sorry to ask you to come here. This father would just trying to interfere, so if he ever heard, you bet he would. You see, I've actually heard of Bridgerton. I remember it from a nursery rhyme that Maze used to sing to me when I was a wee girl. Maybe that song could give us a clue as to how to help fix all this. The maid's gone back to live in Zier now. It's a tiny village just to the west of Loch Storm. Alright, the White Knight isn't the evil character that my father thinks he is. I just know it. Needs help, Cal. Please do whatever you can. Alright, well, Simona is a caring young lady. Wants us to help the guy who's about to kidnap her. Just a misunderstanding. That's what they all say. Alright. Let's take a look. Don't think once we get alchemy, we're gonna want to go around all the bookshelves again. Break the pot. Always gotta break the pot. Always remember to break the pot. Right. Ooh, there we go. And somewhat coagulate. When I was a kid, I thought this was pronounced coblunt. So I was picking up coblunt all the time, because I never made it much past this point in the game. I thought the White Knight was like the hardest fight ever. Probably because I had 3 martial artists with me. Me and 3 martial artists. And they all got 1 shot. These bubble slimes. There's some enemies like those Whooper Troopers. I want to fight this guy. Those Whooper Troopers, the axolotl looking guys, they have a type of tracking that they run after you. Like, no matter how hard it is, they don't stop and they go slightly faster. But they only start tracking you slightly after you see them on screen. So if you keep walking in one direction, they shouldn't have time to start chasing you, which is nice. But if you change direction, then they're on screen long enough to where they do start chasing you, and then it's pretty much guaranteed that you're going to be in a fight with them. Like this guy as well. Ragged Reaper, and I'm a magician. Poor kitty cat. He's about to get sliced. He's about to do black magic against me, though, I can just tell. Just looking at that guy's face. 25 damage with the spear. It's kind of a lot. Oh. See you later, magician. Alright, we've got him once. Don't need to anymore. Oh, new hammer hood. Reskinned. It is called a brownie. Oh, I want brownies. He doesn't look as tasty as normal brownies, though, I'll tell you that. Just get some tension. His next attack is going to be much bigger if he gets to that point. Ooh, decreasing my agility by spitting on me. Disgusting. Alright, don't have to worry about the brownie. Let's swing at this boy. I'll only take 2 damage. Not Not getting a lot of, not getting impressed by Killa's damage right now. But I'm going to be leveling up soon, it seems like. Nothing too crazy over here. We got some cows. My family. This is where I live. Moo moo, indeed. Oh. Let's get out. Alright. Oh. We got a level up here. Get anything crazy there? Oh, there's an enemy we haven't seen. The Boppin' Badgers. We'll just give him the normal swing. See how much damage we do and take. Looking for about between 5 and 10. We're hitting for wow, that was 30 damage. Yeah, normally more in the 20s range. Boppin' Badgers stood no chance. Alright. Let's go ahead and get up to Zero here. Nice crit. 3 crits in one episode, that's crazy. In my personal playthrough recently, I think I went all the way until like much later in the game. And I got my first crit. It was kind of crazy odds. Right. Let's see what we're looking at here. We're coming in. We got a well. Let's start up in the top of the circle here. Just go around the hole and see what we find. An evacuo. Antidotal herb. Various amounts of gold coins. Somebody's been leaving their pot at the bottom of this well. Let's take a rest. Not as good a price as our hometown. But that's okay. Getting cool in this inn. Don't want to open the cabinet because, oh, there's a magic door there. I didn't even know that. Can't open that for now. Alright, let's go into the tree. See what cool stuff's in here. Sorry I have to cross this horrible hole, but please be kind to my home. It's hard not having any money, but I do my best not to bring down, or not to let being poor get me down. I'm starting to lose hope. You couldn't give me a bit of support, could you? Just to get me out of this rut that I'm in. Don't need financial support. All I need is you to cheer me on a bit, inspire me to keep going, you know? Cheer her on? Yeah! I learned the cheer party trick. Right. Good stuff. Now we know how to cheer if we ever need that. So, how we deny often get visitors all the way out here. Welcome to Zero. Our beloved tree is in bloom at the moment, so you've come at a good time. Just make yourself at home, eh? Who's the guardian here? Oh, crumbling and broken. Don't know who it is. Cool here. Alright, so person we're looking for does seem to be here at least. Don't know exactly where yet. Right. Now, every person here is telling me, giving me some assurance. The person we're looking for is here. Anything cool in the church? Oops. Some bookshelves. There might be cool stuff in there. Okay, once upon a time, there was a terrible storm. So much rain fell on the village of Zero, it began to flood with water. Then something amazing happened. A tree in the middle of the village spread its branches and sheltered the lucky villagers. From that day forth, the people of Syria began to worship the tree and still treat it with the utmost respect to this very day. Wow, so that's probably why they don't have a guardian, because the tree is their guardian. They don't seem to be any books of particular interest. Now that tree's doing some work. He's fighting a good fight. Alright, anything up by the tree? Let's see what if this is all cracked up to be. One guy up here. Alright. See what else we got. Old man. Stuff. A basement. With some pots to break. Good, good. Whether you get anything from pots doesn't matter. You just have to break them. Alright, there we go again. Weathering on about the old days. I was actually a wee bit jealous of you back then, Petra. Hey. Let's talk to these sweet old men. Alright, let's hear this nursery rhyme. You sing along with me, won't you, Petra? The right night, giddy I can sing that in my sleep. Giddy up, and away he goes. The right knight sets off on his steed in search for evil he rides. If he can't defeat the terrible beast, he'll come home to wed. Oh, if he can defeat the terrible beast, he'll be home to wed his bride. The town is full of laughter, preparing a feast fit for a queen. Ouch, but then disaster. The right knight's nowhere to be seen. Bird north, bridge doom on. Tell her that her night is gone. Bird north, bridger doomward on. Tell her that her night is gone. Alright. I'll tell her. You don't mind me asking that? Why would you come all the way here just to hear an old nursery rhyme? Find bridger doom. Bird flying north. Alright, pretty obvious hint there. Let's break her pots and steal her life savings for good measure. I think to the right there were more guardian statues that were all broken. Alright, I think we have a little over 1,000 gold now. Let's see if we can get some helmets for people. Also, maybe another shield. We go 2 bronze shields. I'm sure the hat's gonna be. Probably 2 leather hats, 2 hardwood headgears. I think that's good. Let's equip those to the warriors. Buy 2 leather hats. And wear them on the minstrels. And then let's grab. We'll go with. Can't quite buy 2 bronze shields, but if I sell some stuff, perhaps I can. There's a lot. Sell, right? Yeah, not that much there to sell, but let's sell some more. Alright, I don't need any of those feather fans. We don't need either of the oak staves. Don't need this last copper sword. Getting pretty close. No. I guess we already had a leather hat. Training top. Don't need these plain clothes. Don't need the silky robe. Alright, probably do want to equip both of those. Don't want the cotton trousers. And don't need these sandals. And we don't have any accessories. Alright, so now we can buy 2 bronze shields. Cow. Oh, I can't equip everyone with shields. If I get 2 scale shields, probably. They don't give block chance, so I don't think it's actually worth it. Bronze shields are the first ones that you can actually block with somehow. Hope somebody's in trouble. Oh, we're done for. Help, help. Why do you run from me? I just want to talk with you. I mean you no harm. Do I look like a witch's slave to you? I've never heard anything so ridiculous. These cows are not what are you doing here? You've been trying to find more about Virginia and you really didn't need to go into such trouble on my account so you were able to learn anything. Right night, yeah, that's what they called it back in Virginia. However, did you find that out? Surely you did not. There's a song about me. That's very odd. Wish there was a song about me. Oh, I suppose there is. About one cow who jumped over the moon. That's about me. I did that. Alright, well, let's go ahead and go north, I suppose. Next to our friendly cow neighbors. Look out for any new enemies. Oh, there's sparkly bits over there. That's some antidotal herbs. Whoops, it looks like I'm accidentally getting poisoned here, even though I'm not standing in the poison. Okay, whoops. Bop and badger time. I wonder if there is a way to not take any damage to poison by getting an enemy to get in combat with you at the right time. Because then all your party members can get absorbed into you. Alright, looking like a lot more poison around and a bunch of new enemies. Right. A bunch of different monsters. Let's see what we got. Oh, they're all the sizing apart. Alright, Ram Raider, Ragged Reaper, Bodkin Fletcher. Let's kill this Ram Raider first. A weird dance, no. Ram Raider's down. One more swing and Bodkin Fletcher. We've got some backup. Another Bodkin Fletcher. Nope. We got two people sleeping on the job. See if we can get rid of this Reaper so we don't get put to sleep again. There we go. We got these Fletchers. Wow, attacking us while we're asleep. How rude. Any damage to that one. Wake up, so we should be able to just take him out. Good stuff. Right out. Alright, level up. Got evac, which is nice. Some even cloth. It's good because uneven cloth gets on my nerves. No Ram Raiders since we fought one. Worry about them. Hope it's a new one. We got a Cumulus. Cumulus? Is that just how you spell Cumulus? Maybe. Right, another new one. What's this guy's deal? Just a skeleton. That's his deal, he's just a skeleton. Ooh, crit. I think I'm not thinking of crits, maybe I'm thinking of blocks. I didn't actually get a block in my personal playthrough until very late in the game, and that seems more likely because it could be that I just never even equipped a shield that had a block chance. Alright, this is a A very ruined city. I wonder if this is the right place. No, this can't be Bridgeton. Well, I guess it's not. I guess it's not the right place. He's riding straight into that gate. See how far he gets. Alright, got some new enemies already. Fight one of these guys, see what happens. Some heal slimes. Oh, speaking of healing, I should probably heal my party in a second. These guys don't do too much damage, so we don't have to worry about it this fight, I'm sure. Oh yeah, that was just 2 damage. Now, easy. Experience, okay, gotta level up. And some skill points. Let's get a little more in the spear skill. Get some more damage because of that. Do the same thing with Tristan. And then no. Nothing for Killa, but that's okay. Anything cool in this little cubby? That door's locked. This is a new enemy as well. Similar to the Linkster we fought earlier, but these are Blinksters, completely different. I'm gonna even it out to do 1 spear, 1 sword on each one. Ooh, crack, that 14. Regular tackling is 4. And that frizz is pretty similar, about 15. Alright, we did kill 1. We're both alright. So the sword and the spear on each one was good move. Alright, there's Killa's level up. Got Krak. And got some extra skill points. And we got some leather shoes. Oh, that's a new enemy as well. Let's go ahead and heal everybody. This is a nice button. Heal all button. Very quality of life-esque. It was in the original game, which is very nice of them to do. Let's fight this guy. Lunatics. And a skeleton. Let's attack the lunatics, and we're going to use our little quick thrust ability on them as well. Boom. Boom. 1 dead before they can even move. Got a defense drop on Cal. Always tickling me. I want to get tickled by a tick. Alright, don't need to use our fast thrust again. So I think it does use 1 MP. Maybe it's free, actually. We can check this fight. Dang, that was quite a bit of experience. I'm surprised we didn't get... I guess everyone just leveled up. That's probably why. Alright, anything over here? Just a skeleton to talk to? No reply, it's just a corpse. Alright. Well, the first area of Bridge of Doom didn't have much in it. This little spot here. Just 1 red chest. A trailblazing bandana that could be useful. Probably just going to equip items right before the next boss. Since I know where they are, we can just kind of hold off and not be in menus the entire day. A Chimera win. There's a bookshelf here. Look at that. None of them are legible, that's alright. Alright, don't think there's... well, there could be something cool this way. Gravestone. Ooh, the Great Alchemist Mechadin. Oh, that's a new enemy right there. Our Leery Lout. Let's give it a swing. Oh, I forgot to check Mercurial Thrust. That's alright. always checking before the boss fight when we heal up. Alright, we got stairs leading down. This is where we are meant to be going. Alright, that's a new enemy there. Looks similar to a Draki, but it is a Drak Mage. Be hitting it with some spells. Elixir doesn't even hit, not that it would do much damage. Sphere one-shots the slime, and one-shots the Elixir. No level up's probably not going to get another level up before the boss. I think this is about the assets we're going to have. Oh, I think I went the right way, which is to say I went the wrong way. You know how RPGs are. It's a speed passive since we fought a skeleton before. Out of this chest for a bell cap. We go into a thought I would read the book right before. No time for reading, gotta kill this wizard. Ooh. Alright, read what's in here. Nothing in that one. You get lost, just look on the map at the top screen. Alright. Ooh, no time to read again. Drak mages are interrupting reading time. Cassette. Reset your defense. So our minstrels are definitely a little faster than our warriors. They always go first, which is good because they're the healers. Alright, any good books here? No. The basics of Bridgestone nuptials. Main event at a wedding is the bride and groom's first dance. Keep that in mind. Alright. Take a quick detour since we went the correct way earlier. We want to go the wrong way real quick to get some loot. Stuff over here too? No, just skip. Got a mini medal, and I think some gauntlets. Nope, some claws. Squeeze past the lunatic. Ooh, okay. The only thing you can do against these types of enemies with the permanent tracking, like Linksters, is kind of get them hooked on a piece of the terrain and they can't follow you anymore, since they always follow you in a straight line. That didn't work in this case, so you just fight him. Take a couple damage, but not to the end of the world. That despawns all the other enemies. We were probably going to end up getting in a fight anyway. Right up the stairs. You got a nice bed. Probably not best to sleep in it since there is poison everywhere around it. Oh, looks like we can't go this way, so we're going to have to go upstairs again. Okay. Unlock this door. That gives us a little bit of a shortcut back to this point. I don't think we have to go back to town to rest. I'm probably going to heal up with some items rather than healing with our MP. Just prevent running out for the boss fight. Oh, okay, fighting some heal slimes. Just one. Should kill him in exchange for 1 health. Oh, we got a medicinal herb. I skipped past it a little too quick. Alright, now we're getting to the boss fight. So let's go ahead and look at our items. Let's use some medicinal herbs. We'll use the ones in the bag first. Have medicinal herbs. Oh, we don't even have any in the bag. Alright. Use one. Self. Use one. Killer. Does Killer have any? No. Okay, we don't have any more. So let's go ahead and heal with Cow. And that way, Killa is the primary healer, and she does slightly less damage. So I think that is a good move. Let's go downstairs real quick to see if there's any other items in here. There is a gold bracer. Increase their defense a little bit. What is this? Yeah, it's a bookshelf. Alright, a little love letter between the White Knight and Simona, it looks like. They secretly passed each other notes through books. The ancient art of reading. Anything else over here? No, nothing there. What do we got this front door? It just gives us a view. Yeah, just a view. Alright. Everyone is healed up. Don't have much MP on the cow, but that's not too bad. So let's just equip some stuff real quick. Don't have a better sword. Don't have a better shield. We do have a better hat that gives us magical mending, but we'll probably put that on the next guy. Just so that the person actually healing uses it. We can throw the iron gauntlets on myself. And this gives us the best evasion chance. Let's do that. Slightly more defense there. There's some defense there. Put better shoes on you. We want the deftness. I guess so. Oh, good there. And then let's just throw a shield on one of these guys. Nothing else to equip, but we can go to tactics and put just Cow in the front. That way he's taking the brunt of the hits. Also, I'm going to change the color of everyone. So minstrels are going to be pink. Warriors are going to be red. That way we remember who's who. Kahaha, welcome home, my love. I've been everything for you. You weren't hiding for me, were you, in naughty boy? Morag. Now I understand. Now I remember everything. I left Presume in search for you so that I could destroy you. Kahaha, but it was I who defeated you and wrapped you in my sweet, sweet embrace. And I had y'all to myself there for a century or two in our own private wee world of darkness. You're all mine, and enough. Get it. You're my white knight in shining armor. Enough. This is all you're doing. What have you done with her? Where's my Mona? Boom. Gets blasted out of the sky. Grandi. Hi, so Math, the earthquake broke the spell I placed on you, but there's nothing that can stand in the way of true love. Another spell on you, we'll be all alone together in the darkness again before you know it, just the two of us. If I have anything to say about it. Let's fight this Morag chick. Which might you be? Not here to steal my beloved right now to me, are you? Well, you're a fool if you are. Can you no feel the strength of the person I put him in holy darkness, pure dead powerful. What is this word they keep using? Dene? Or you bring me head if you keep it. You'll find out soon enough for yourself. Block that curse since I have special protagonist powers. Yeah, that's right. I can't be cursed. Let's get this fight underway. Boom! Alright, Morag drops near. Alright, well, I get one use of crack, I believe. Let's go ahead and use that right off the bat. And then we will. Yeah, we're not going to be able to use extra heals, so let's do another crack there as well. This doesn't cost any MPs, so let's use those two Mercurial Thrusts. Good damage. She uses crack. 14's not bad. 15 with that crack. 16 with that one. Pretty good. We won't be able to do that again, so let's go ahead and just do 2 attacks. I think we just do 4 attacks, actually. Alright. Some damage to everyone, and got a paralyze on Tristan. It's kind of bad news, Bears. Ooh, we did get a coup de grace. Who was that got it? Oh, it was Cow. Yeah, I think Rough and Tumble is helpful. Let's go ahead and hit a heal on Kristen. And we will use regular attack. She will take some damage. Alright, gonna need another heal. Let's throw it on Chew. I think that is the... Ooh, what am I gonna get? Oh no, didn't get charmed, so that's good news. Ooh, a good crit. Good stab on there. Whoops. Alright, so now let's maybe egg on someone. Yeah. Jill is going to heal herself and get some tension. She was going to do a normal attack. Oh, I guess tension affects heals too. That was a bad move. Alright, hitting Chew officially. Go ahead and egg on Chew then. Tristan is going to back up, and Chew's going to defend. And she's getting focused on. Some tension. Do another one. Don't think I saw the message about the rage subsiding. Didn't get affected. 20 tension. Do we leave it off there? If you don't know, tension just increases the damage of the next attack. But it is expended at that point. I heal? I think I do heal. Tristan. Attack and then defend. Or I probably could have just attacked since Cal was always going to go first. I guess in that case we can go for the max tension attack. And another crit. Alright. Let's just do egg on to Chew. Everyone's just gonna attack. If I get the... Oh, this is bad. Didn't get the paralyze, so we're good. Do I get max tension? I do. Right. It's gonna be like 200 damage, 142, and that's the end of the fight. Pretty good. Morag is defeated. Got a level up on Cal. Probably looking to level up on everyone. Getting Metal Slash. And we keep going with Sword, I think. Right. Got Fine Fencer. Chew got some level up. Don't quite run Cataprod. That is going to be useful in the next area, so hopefully we get that pretty soon. And again, let's just do swords. That. Alright, got some high heals. Throw that on one of our female party members. No, my white knight, our eternal hold together no more. But my love, you must ken that you can turn back the century. Canna? Maybe it's Canna. Your beloved Mona is no more. Now you're doomed to walk alone in eternal despair. Ooh, she's gone. And he is sad. The sad night. Princess Mona, it can't be true. He's depressed. With your help, I finally returned to Bridge Doom, yet the passing of time has destroyed my homeland, and my beloved Mona is no longer welcome here. No longer here to welcome me. Came on the last, but alas, it was too late. Oh, necklace. What's this, Mona? Aren't you? No, it's Simona. But as we read in books, the first dance between a husband and wife is the most important part of the wedding. Let's see them do a dance. That's gonna be so sweet. Doing a great job for not moving their feet at all. Moving all around the room. Oh, he's ready to move on, it looks like. The next life. Thank you, Princess. I know that you are not my Mona, but without you, I would not have doomed to wander forever in eternal despair. I knew the right night from the old stories. I just knew it. I knew there was a connection between us the moment you appeared. It was so unbelievable that you, who inherited the memories of my beloved Mona, would have felt so. Thank you, Cal. Without you, I never would have uncovered the truth. I have no regrets, only gratitude. A good ending. Oh, let's talk to Simona. And we get to go back to get a reward. That's why we do it. Oh, get some people who are escorting her home. Alrighty, well, instead of walking all the way back, let's go ahead and just use a handy dandy item. The Chimera one. Get back to Stormway. This is a weird thing that you see pretty much only with Stormways here. But later on, we're going to have the ability to zoom around the map without the Chimera wings. And this list that you see that has like all the places that you visited or all the inns that you visited, it's usually in order of when you would access those areas. The problem is, Zir is above Stormway, as if you would have visited Zir before Stormway, and I don't think anyone does that. I don't think anyone's ever done that. I guess you could, but it's not right. Alright. Let's go to the castle and get our treasure. After breaking the pot, of course, mandatory pot. King. Ah, it's you, cow. Oops. Right, we get to go into the treasure chamber. Go up the stairs and to the east. Ribbons, I almost forgot. I opened up the eastern checkpoint again. So we can go that way. And just as most JRPGs go, as soon as a path opens up, it probably means that's the next place to go. Right. Yeah, JRPGs really like to have that system of one person told you where to go, so if you were paying attention, it feels very linear. And if you weren't paying attention, it feels very open-ended. And, like, I have no idea where to go. Alright, what do we get in this treasure chamber? Some magic water. We got 1,000 gold, which almost doubles our gold. We get a gold rosary. Oh, that was weird. We get a vial of aggressants and a medicinal herb. Some good stuff. Anything down here? Oh. So that vial of aggressants, that's really the only thing we haven't seen just yet. I guess the magic water we probably hadn't seen before. But basic idea is that there is a concept called alchemy. Oh, there we go. Got a side quest here. I do have some magic water. This guy just wants some magic water to remove some ink. Well, we got the quest. Let's go ahead and give him that magic water. Ready. A seed of magic as a reward. This is one of those easy quests where you're likely enough to already have the ingredient that they're looking for, so that's fun. Oh, it looks like you might have another quest. Oh, not going to tell us right now. Some books here. Nothing crazy there. Nothing crazy there. Just want to see if there's any alchemy recipes. Oops. Walked out a little too fast. Benevolence as far as I can see. That's why we do it. We gotta get the benevolence so that we can take a tenth of it, and then the upper management, they get the rest of it. They get 99%. Alright, 90%. Alright, go back to the Starflight Express. This is our next goal. Well, why would I do that when I can try to read books? Books. And pots. I don't know if there's anything crazy in the... Oh, there is bookshelves in the Royal Chamber. No cool books, that's alright. Let's go downstairs. A night sleeping on a job. And a mini meadow. Get a locked treasure chest. You know what they say, locks are just an opportunity to unlock. I say, alright. Nothing over there. I guess there was one other stairway. Oh boy. That's why you don't go too fast. Oh, there was this too. There's another way down. Oh, we get the jail. Guy who tried to steal the necklace, that was pretty important in our quest. I think he's in jail. Right, he's got a quest. Angus. Hey, Angus is a type of cow. Medicinal herb, an antidotal herb, and a moonwort bowl. Don't think we have a moonwort bowl. Let's talk to him again and see if we do. Okay, yeah, must not have to moonwort bowl. Because if we did, he would have accepted that. Alright. Got a quest to work on. Sure, we could probably die in the Moonwort Bowl, but I have a feeling we're going to be able to find one pretty soon. Pretty common item. Alright, let's check the item shops. See if there's any bookshelf. Oh, there's chests that I just totally missed. Seed of Strength and an unusual herb. Quest, nope. Barber shop. Whoa. Quest there. Nothing cool to pick up. You have a quest though. She's looking for an even cloth, which we already have. Let's hand that over. Oh, she is trying to impress her boyfriend Romeo. And her name is Julia. Interesting. It reminds me of something. It's another story. Oops. I like journal. What? Alrighty. What did I talk to? Give her even cloth. Alright. Finish that quest. No bookshelves in the lumber shop that I saw. Let's check the regular item shop. Do you have a moonwork? Nothing. Is it alright? Any quests? Nope. Alright. Not the most useful shop in the world. A church and a couple other buildings to check. That's another quest here. Spur her on with a nice air punch. Perfect. Use this punch. Use air punch. Bam! That's the stuff. That's the kind of air punch that can really get a person fired up for a good old prey. Except for so much ouch, but how can I repay you? I know here will teach you a jazzy new move. Making pirouette. Still not quite fired up. Alrighty. Well, a couple other buildings to check. Bookshelves. Oops. Didn't need to go down here. Oh wait, maybe I did. Chimera wing. And lamb's wool. And of course, pots and barrels. Dang, 18 gold, I'm rich. I already went down the well. 2 more houses. Then we'll check out the inn again. These guys are just hanging out. And nothing in here either. Breath pot for good measure. Oh, this guy's a quest. Looking for some panacea. Hope I can't take the quest yet. Because I have to actually get the alchemy pot first. Get the alchemy pot. Go take a look at what we can do. So, yeah, there are other bookshelves here. There we go, Chemical Essentials. Didn't give us any recipes, though. Alright. Goodness gracious. What an absurd suggestion. Absolutely not. Oh, and you're able to hear my dulcet tones, it seems. How fortunate you meet the master of metamorphosis and magical monarch of mutation, the tin pot king of alchemy himself, Krak Pot. Alchemy employs the ancient art of mixing items together to create something that exceeds the sum of its parts. May I offer the splendid service? Total no cost. No, thank me later, that is. Or do you want to use me to take it? You do? Excellent. Not that I had any doubt. Say yes, of course. You're clearly aching to get alchemizing. Which means it's high time we started cooking something up, but I must give you this first naturally. Get the Alchemicon. Got a couple recipes right away. So let's check out something real quick. Alright, so he's going to let us alchemize some things. Well, we don't have the things that we need to do the recipes that he gave us, so we're just going to wait. But let's read this bookshelf again. See if Alchemical Essentials gives us any other recipes. Now that we have the Alchemicon, it does not. What's possible? So if I go upstairs, no, we can't go upstairs. Is anything in this room? Does not seem like. Oh, there are two bookshelves. Nothing there. Let's just give him that hint to read the board in the middle of the town, which we already did, and took care of it. Right. We're looking pretty good. Let's take this quest over here. And to Bill. You can't be searching for the panacea. Cures all kinds of ills and ailments. We learned the recipe for a panacea. And now we're going to need a couple things here. We're going to buy a couple medicinal herbs. Let's go with 10 just because they're so cheap. Put them in the bag. I think we're good from there. We do need some moonwort bulbs. Let me go to a good place to find those quickly. Let's see. Looking at here. Dragon Quest 9. Oops. It doesn't say where I can find it. Let's see. Leafy larrikins. Butterflies. Coffin, you can buy it. We can buy them in Zero. At least it says we can. Let's get the screen. Right, let's get on over to Zero then. We're gonna get our Chimera feather or wing. Go to Zero. Head on up to the item shop. We'll buy a moonwort bulb. We'll get, I think, grab like 5. Bag. I know we need one for a quest, we need one for our panacea. And then, I don't know, it's kind of nice to just have them every once in a while. This increases agility. Is that worth having? Probably not. Alright. Do we just walk down? Let's see if we can get any more alchemy ingredients. Did I miss a bridge? Oh, I have to be in a different area. This area. Oh, gotta fight this Trooper Trooper and She Slime. She Slime might run away. Didn't. Alright. If we're gonna see anything, it's gonna be this way. Nothing. Alright, just before he hits me, let's go ahead and use another Chimera Wing to get back to Stormway. Let's see if we can figure out how to make this Panacea and finish the quest. Any coagulant? Nope. Oh, let's do this real quick. There is a spot over here that has a little place to go down. And this must be where Patty came into the hexagon. Got some scale armor that may have been slightly useful, and a tortoiseshell from a pot. Of course, we didn't end up needing the scale armor at all. Right. This Winkster, oh, he attacks before we had a chance to react. Then we'll one-shot him. We are good. And we're just looking for random alchemy ingredients at this point. Some fun rules. Go around the edges. Not seeing anything too crazy. Got some Winksters. Alright, we do have this whole beach over here. So let's slow down again and see what we find on the beach. Well, we did get some level ups. Nothing for Killa, but the two warriors did level up. It's like they just need slightly less experience at all levels. Let's see what we can get over here. Alright, no alchemy ingredients up there, it looks like. Onto the beach, I already see some sparkles. That guy's probably going to see us soon. Maybe not, though. Nope, we definitely see this. Hope we get a seashell. More of them. We keep getting away from them. Oh, just too short. Couple smacks. But I'm sure Gastropod is going down with a couple stabs. That might be level up for Killa. Nope, not quite. That last seashell. Alright, lower beach conquered. Alright, seems like there's definitely a couple places to go here. Towards the top of the map. Well, clearing, but no ingredients to pick up. Alright, now we get the upper beach. We got a new enemy. A Flython. Now, I don't think this is a dragon. We'll give it the old college try. Get some poison. Whammo! 20 damage doesn't seem better than a normal auto attack. Normal attack. Spear's probably going to do much more damage, yeah, since it is a beast. Alright, don't need to fight him again. Poison's a little bit annoying, but not annoying enough for us to look into taking care of it right away. Okay, nothing crazy going on. 3 Hammerhoods. We one-shot them all. He missed his attack. Hey, we got Killa. Up to level 9. Alright. Well, now that we have explored around the map to grab any other ingredients, let's take a look at the Krak Pot. There was one thing just sitting here. We got here a fisticup. That's nice. Alrighty. So yeah, we are poisoned, which means we have to go, and we have an antidotal herb, but we may as well break the pot. We just got another antidotal herb. That's okay. Gotta go into the church anyway to save. So let's save first. And then purify. Oops. To confess again. Purification. Get rid of that poison. We are good. Let's go back on over to the inn and see what we can make. Oops. I guess we can rest too. Ready. Ready, Krak Pot. Let's get cracking. Alright, we can use a recipe, items. Okay, so we need a panacea, which for that we are going to need removal bulb, which we already have, superior medicine, and special medicine. For superior medicine, we need a strong medicine, so let's make strong medicine. Oh, I should have made more than one, that's okay. Alright, so we made the strong medicine. That means we can make the special or superior medicine. So we have that. And then what is the other thing we need? Special medicine, and that is 2 strong medicines. Let's make a couple of those. Make 4. Right, and we can use one of them to make a special medicine. There we go. And then we can make a panacea from that. I also don't know if that's how you pronounce that. Maybe Paneca? Panecha? That's a word that's used quite a bit in media. Let's make 2 strong antidotes. Just kind of fill out the Alcanopicon. So we can make a special antidote. And last, oh, not another special antidote. A soft wart, and I think we did everything else. Which, yeah, put that all out. Good stuff. Alrighty, so we got a couple quests to turn in. We got this guy. He gets us a Gleben Ginna. skinny, probably. Alright, we got a couple extra recipes to make some rings that will increase our stats. We can take a look at how to craft those, but I think we don't quite have the materials that are necessary for those. Let's go turn in our other thing real quick. That is, I believe, up on the top level here. There it is. Everything asked for. The Gleven Groat. And those are both items that you just sell for some money. So, not the most necessary quests, but we did them for the purposes of completing quests. Alright, let's double check these bookshelves real quick. Just want to make sure that I didn't check all those bookshelves for no reason. They had alchemy recipes, and I just didn't. Let's read this real quick. Yeah, if they had alchemy recipes in them, that would be a bit annoying because I'd have to go around all of them again, but it doesn't look like they did. Not many houses had recipes until now. I think they probably knew that people would get annoyed. Alright. Well, let's check out those new couple recipes we got. They were all for accessories. Let's see, strength ring. We need a gold ring, which we actually do have. So if we unequip it, we could make it with that aggressance we just found. We could do a slime earrings. Couldn't quite do a bow tie. We don't have butterfly rings or goby bandage. And we don't have a prayer ring or flurry feather. For prayer ring, we would need Sage's Elixir, which we don't have. For a life ring, we would need Resurrock, which we actually do have one of. And then a prayer ring. So prayer rings seem important for other types of rings we need. But for prayer rings, we need Sage's Elixir. Well, let's see. Do we have a recipe for Sage's Elixir? I don't think so. Yeah. Nothing too good yet. So if we start finding some Sage's Elixir, then we can start making prayer rings and making other accessories, which will be pretty fun. Alrighty, well, for now, let's double check outside to make sure nothing was missed. But I believe, I guess we can go up to Zero and make sure nothing was missed there. Back up here. Gotta fight a Wooper Trooper. And let's take a look at any areas that we haven't. Oh, he redirects it to his buddy, that's fine. Redirects it to somebody else. It's kind of redirecting everything, it seems. Let's do it again. Probably a good fight to use Mercurial Thrust. Just so that we don't get stuck with them countering. Right? Okay, let's take a breather real quick. I actually think I did get everything. Yeah. Towards Bridge of Doom. Maybe, oh, there's stuff on the ground. Just chimera wings. Those are useful though. Didn't even see that guy. Boom, 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 boom. Experience, yada, yada, yada. Some more guys to kill. Boom, 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 boom. So the question is it really faster to speed up the game if I just end up getting in more fights? If I just speed up enough to take the straightaways. Okay, let's take a second here. What haven't we seen? I guess straight up north from us, and then pretty much anything out to the west. Let's go to those two places first. Let's attack those guys and then use Mercurial Thrust on cows, since we have increased damage against beasts with spears. Ooh. Oh. Doesn't quite do it. Alright, good stuff. Our levels have almost evened out, which is kind of nice. That happens after a while, since it takes drastically more experience to go up each level as the game progresses. Looks like we got some alchemy ingredients here. Some manky mud. Anything else super high up? Doesn't seem like it. Just took a bunch of poison damage. What are we fighting? Hammerhead? Yeah. Let's kill these guys real quick. Oh, we got a coup de grace. Didn't really matter though. Alright, let's just go slow to dodge enemies. Just speed up every once in a while. See, there you go. At 45 damage is pretty insane at this point in the game. Alright, I know there's got to be some alchemy ingredients just hanging out around here. Maybe no Resin Rocks or Sage's Elixir or anything, but I'm sure there's good stuff around. Something was after me, but I couldn't quite tell what it was. Looks like we gotta fight this guy to get through. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, I didn't even realize my main character is about to die. Let's do Mercurial Thrust. Mercurial? Maybe Mercurial. Or one of them dies before they even get a chance to go. Now we should be able to just take him out with one. Got some cotton gloves. Alright, what ingredient do we have up here? A mini metal. Alrighty, well, that we can go ahead to organize items into the bag, because we don't need people to have items on their person unless they're using them in battle, which we're not really doing right now. Let's go on over to Stormway. Pick up a little coagulant. One more battle for good measure. Boom. So one Winkster. Alright, let's go back into Stormway. And we will go ahead and end this episode here. Since we are done with this main quest in Stormway, next time we'll be going up to the next area, which is past the eastern checkpoint. Probably upgrade our gear a little bit. And then do that whole quest. Probably gonna go over some build details, what we're thinking for all of our characters, and then after that episode, things will get extra interesting because we'll get to all trades Abby and start to really customize the way that we want to build our characters. So, 2 more episodes till things get super fun, but next episode should be pretty cool too. It's one of my favorite towns in the game, so that'll probably happen on Tuesday this week. But yeah, for today, we will go ahead and just go to the church and end it off. All right, thanks so much for watching.